So if you're running a paid advertising campaign, you're spending money on Facebook, Instagram, Google, TikTok, Twitter, whichever channel it is, and you're not getting the results that you want, you may be under the impression that it's the ad itself, the audience itself, that may not be performing well. But perhaps it could be that the website, which is a limiting factor, the conversion rate and the average order value of your website could be the main limiting factor there. There's some key baseline metrics for e-commerce stores which you should be achieving for the conversion rate of your website. Of course, this varies hugely depending on your average order value, but I would recommend that you aim for between 2 to 5% conversion rate for your e-commerce store. Of course, if your average order value is £400, for example, then a 1% conversion rate would be healthy there. But for the large majority of e-commerce stores, between a 2 to 5% conversion rate is reasonable, is healthy. You should be able to see that within your analytics, and if you're not achieving that, conversion rates could be a limiting factor for you. Now, one of the most significant and impactful ways to improve your conversion rate will be including abandoned cart email sequences to your websites, to your e-commerce store. So if people were to put in their email address during the checkout process and then abandon the cart and not purchase, they would then receive a series of emails reminding them about that they've abandoned the cart. Klaviyo is a very good email marketing software that can allow you to do this. And I recommend having 3 emails in that sequence that can be sent out. The first email would be 15 minutes after, second email 24 hours after, and the third email 72 hours after they've abandoned the cart, and that's likely to drive a significant amount of sales for you. You can also consider offering a 10% discount or free shipping if you don't otherwise offer that within the third email to incentivize people to purchase. Now, the second suggestion that I recommend you implement to improve your store conversion rate is to add a live chat function. Now, for those who aren't familiar, this could be a widget in the bottom right-hand corner of your websites. And if people have any questions or queries about any of the products or services that you offer, then they can simply click on that widget in the corner of your website, message a team member, and then a team member will respond to their message. A live person, a real person, perhaps a member of your team, will respond, and then you can engage and have a conversation with the person on your website. They really do find it, from my experience, the visitors of your website find it very useful, and does give a good professional feel that you have an established team, and it can be very useful to improve that conversion rate. I recommend Talk, which is spelled T-A-W-K, as the live chat function. For those who use Shopify, it's a great app you can install to have that live chat function, and there's a free version available. And I recommend you certainly install that function. You may get some people who have already purchased and are wondering where their pass is, for example. That's the nature of having the live chat function. It wouldn't be the case that all of the people messaging will be potential customers, but it's certainly generally improved the conversion rate of e-commerce stores that we've worked with. Now, the final conversion rate point that I suggest is certainly not a quick fix, but really it comes down to building a significant amount of trust with your potential customers, because I believe in this 2022, when there's lots of potentially people hearing about scammers on the internet, and people being able to mislead others online, building a significant amount of trust with people is the most important aspect to improve your conversion rate of your website. And I quite often see people in the comments, previous customers sending photos of the products that they've received, and they're sending the photos of the products that they've received into the comments of the ads, and then there's people responding to those comments saying, oh wow, this is a real company, do actually send the products that they promised, and that's a surprise to them. So there's a lot of potential customers who are tentative about parting with their hard-earned money and purchasing. So building trust is really important, and I think the best way to do that is through product reviews. And you can set up email automations where people are receiving emails, for example, 2 weeks after they've purchased the product, and within that email includes a photo of the product that they purchased, and they simply ask for a review. There's certain limitations around perhaps incentivizing people to purchase. For example, I know if you're using Trustpilot, for example, then I don't believe they allow you to incentivize people to leave a review if they can be in with a chance to win £100 gift voucher, for example. So you can't really, you have to be careful about incentivizing people to leave a review. But I do recommend you set up that automation. If you do use Shopify, for example, then you can use an app called Judge.me. I know it works very well. And as I say, it's not a quick fix, but with that email automation over time and sufficient volume, you can build a good amount of product reviews, and providing that you offer a great product, a great service, there will be high quality product reviews, and that conversion rate will increase over time. With that conversion rate increasing over time, you get more purchases and more product reviews, and then there's this upward spiral. So I really do recommend that you set up that email automation requesting product reviews. I know some business owners do it manually, but if you're doing it on scale, I really recommend you automate that. So I hope you found those 3 points important. There certainly are other conversion rate points I suggest to improve the conversion rate of your website, but I believe those to be the 3 most important and biggest levers to drive the improvement of the conversion rate of your websites. Hope you found that valuable, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one.